want you to pay for what your dad did to my dad. What? What did he do? And isn't your dad like the mayor? Yes, he is. But your dad made him miserable in school. He was a bully, and I'm gonna take his revenge on you. Someone's gotta pay. I think you're confusing my dad with someone else, weirdo. I walked off quickly. This girl was crazy and just making things up. My guess was that she hated me, mostly because I was close to Jay, and she had the biggest crush on him, which she didn't hide. A few days later, while I was in the locker room changing, I heard Jay screaming my name. What's wrong? Why do you look like someone stole your Air Jordans? It's not funny, Kayla. Do you really mean it? How am I supposed to know? You tell me. Did someone steal your Air Jordans? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this note you left me. And I understand how you feel, but this is all just a bit of a shock to me. I was so confused until I took the note from Jay's hand and saw that it was a love confession from me. And I didn't even write it. I had a feeling Heidi had something to do with this. But before I could say anything, I saw her walking out of the gym. So I just grabbed Jay by the collar and kissed him. Wow, that was weird, I know. But just play along. Heidi's watching us. I'm sure she's the one who sent you the note. This is nonsense. Look at the handwriting carefully. It looks like a first grader wrote that. I've seen her assignments, and trust me, she writes exactly like that. Besides, do you really think I'd write such creepy, cheesy stuff? Yeah, but why would she do that? She likes you. Isn't it super obvious? And maybe she thought this note would make you freak out. But the joke's on her. I'm sure her butt's on fire. So you don't like me? And this note is just a stupid prank? Of course. What did you think? Yeah, of course. I was sure it was a joke, too. Just then, the craziest idea struck me. We could totally pretend to like each other to piss Heidi off. So for the next few weeks, every time Heidi was around Jay and me, I would hug him or loop my arms in his and pretend to be lost in love. Oh, Jay, your eyes remind me of basketballs. Ew. How about this? Kayla, every time I see you, I feel everything is perfect. And I can stare at you all day, deep in those perfect brown eyes. He was just being lame, but somehow it made my heart skip a beat. How was that? Enough to convince her? Now, if we're done, let's go to class. Yeah, totally. This continued for days, and I could tell that watching me and Jay together as a couple was burning Heidi to a crisp. She was so distracted by everything that her game was at an all-time low. And even the coach decided to bench her for the upcoming championship. Don't you think we've gone too far? We should just let it go now. But the fun's just begun. She's always been mean to me. Have you forgotten the days when she ruined my new shoes? Dad got them for me after saving for months. And what about the time she burned my jersey and the coach screamed at me? She deserves it. But pulling a prank on her only makes you more like her. Think about that. Jeez, relax. You don't have to go all Buddha on me. Besides, it's only for a few weeks. She can stay distracted, and I'll perfect my game for the championship. Only the best player will get to go to a college with the prestigious Stanford scholarship. So that's what this is really about? You want the scholarship? That's not what I meant, Jay. Yes, of course I want the scholarship because I'm not as rich. But you know what? I get it. You're right. It was me who got mixed signals. Mixed signals? What did he mean? I wanted to ask him, but before I could, he flung his bag and walked off. When I tried calling him that evening, he totally avoided my call and didn't show up to school the next day, or for a whole week after that. I left him a text, and all he said was that he was down with a bug. I was sitting in the cafeteria one day watching my favorite MSA videos when suddenly Heidi plopped her butt next to me. Trouble in paradise? Where's your boyfriend? Who? Oh, Jay. He's not well. Oh, but I saw him at the party last night, and he looked fine to me. Did he finally realize you're too trashy for him? Or maybe he finally got tired of looking at your dumb face every day. Who knows? I got up and left, but I felt bad about Jay lying to me. He said he wasn't well. Then why was he at a party? Or maybe Heidi was just lying to get under my skin. I had to confirm it, so I went to his place to check on him, but security told me he wasn't around. And the next day when Jay showed up, he totally blew me off. Hey, where have you been? And why aren't you answering my calls? Because I didn't feel like it. Now, can you move? I'm trying to get some practice. The championship is coming soon? Oh, you would know that, since it's so important for you and your precious scholarship. Are you still hung up on that? I said, I'm sorry, Jay. I didn't mean it like that. Is she bugging you? Is my coochie coo honey bunny getting annoyed? Jay continued shooting as I stared at Heidi in shock and then burst out laughing. I don't know what's funnier, that dumb dress you're wearing, or the fact that you just called Jay all sorts of marshmallow names. Oh, I'll tell you. The funny thing is that you're out of the picture and I am Jay's girlfriend. You're what? Oh, please tell me this is just one of your dumb pranks. Can you both take your crabby fight somewhere else? Some of us are actually serious about this game. But you can't date her. Really? Why not? What's wrong with her? She likes me. I tried to think of a better answer than she's a witch, but just then the coach walked in and asked us to get ready for practice. And then there was never a good time. He was either busy with basketball practice or that leech Heidi was always around him. It made my blood boil. But with the championship coming up, I had bigger fish to fry. I started practicing day and night till my body was sore, and it really helped me to keep my mind off the whole Jay situation. One day before the championship, I was walking home when I saw Heidi and Jay outside a cafe. You have to stop looking at Kayla like some lost lover boy. You need to look happier being my boyfriend. I'm only with you because I don't want to mess up Kayla's scholarship. I didn't know I had to look happy about it too. Fine. It's not like I'm really into you either. I just want to make Kayla suffer for what her dad did to my dad. And I know she's hating seeing how close we are now. So you better keep up the act. Just remember, all my dad needs to do is place one phone call, and no good university will take her in. She can kiss that scholarship goodbye. Whatever. I'm here, right? I wanted to slap the daylights out of Heidi, but just then Dad called and I had to rush back home. And I really needed to ask him what he did to Heidi's dad. Oh, God. That was such a long time ago. Yeah, I went to school with her dad, and we used to bug him a lot. He was always trying too hard to fit in and getting everybody to like him. But he wasn't a nice guy. Maybe I wasn't very nice to him either. But it was decades ago. He's 10 times more successful than me now. Looks like he's still holding on to a grudge, and his stupid daughter is taking it out on me. I couldn't sleep the whole night thinking about the whole situation. Jay was my best friend, and that witch was blackmailing him into dating her because of my scholarship. I had to put an end to this. So the next day, I walked straight up to Jay. Kayla, this is the boys' locker room. You need to dump Heidi. I heard you two talking by the cafe last night, and I know she's blackmailing you with my scholarship. But Jay, you don't have to do this for me. And stop blinking like that. You're freaking me out. I just don't know what to say. Listen, Kayla, the scholarship is important to you. And if I can keep Heidi off your back for a couple of days by doing this, then what's the harm? I don't like it. I can't see you two together. Why? Jay looked into my eyes, and I could feel my body melting at his touch.